Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. We will begin. Etiquette for today's job, Seeker, the impeccable candidate. This is a fact. Success in getting, keeping, and advancing in a job is 85% people skills and 15% technical knowledge and skills. Did you all know that? You knew that? No? Some yes, some no. 85% people skills. Those are the soft skills, the things that you think maybe not be so important, and the stuff that they don't teach you in school, you know? Okay, these are statistics from Harvard, Carnegie Foundation, and Stanford Research Institute. Again, success requires that you are included. Success of the universe requires that you are included. My goal is to provide you with etiquette tools for inclusion so that you will be. What is etiquette? It is an indefinite set of rules of good manners and behavior. It comes from an old French word meaning ticket. So I'd like to, let's think of it as our ticket to getting into a job market or a career opportunity. The basics. Good manners come from the inside and do not change. Etiquette rules come from the outside and are always changing. For example, in terms of dress, what you wear. It used to be a long time ago, before I was born, that women had to wear dresses or skirts all the time with their suits. Now you can wear pants. So etiquette does change. The rules change sometimes, and it's good to refresh to find out what those rules are. Most importantly, a person's feelings are always more important than strictly adhering to the rules. So there will be no snobbery going on with knowing all the rules. Etiquette rules. Knowing the rules is essential because it puts you in the position of knowing when it's appropriate to use them. So it's like knowing which pair of shoes to wear when you go play tennis. You put on tennis shoes. When you go roller skating, you put on roller skates. When you want to come home and relax, you kick your shoes off. You don't have to wear those shoes then. So that's kind of like what etiquette rules are like. What is the impeccable candidate? It is you when you are comfortable and impeccable with the following soft skills. And the more comfortable you become, the more impeccable those skills will be. We're talking about your attitude, your phone skills, email and follow-up, clothing, eye contact, your handshake. It's a pet peeve of mine. I will test each and every one of you before this is over. Meal etiquette, and thank you. The impeccable candidate, let's talk about the attitude. And these 12 P's are going to help you with your etiquette. Now, you always have to be positive, okay? Positiveness brings and attracts positive outcomes, positive people. So, it's very important to be positive in everything that you do. Positive about yourself, positive about your effort, okay? Be persistent. I'd like to say that do what you need to do, but then go an extra step, okay? That really gives an impression of you that you go above and beyond. And what employer doesn't want that? When you're communicating with those employers, just touching base or whatever, following up, they need to know that you know how to do that. That's a skill. They're testing you. They need to see that you are good with follow-up, that you are persistent in getting to your goal. Again, pragmatic. You have to have some type of strategy. And there's an old saying, as you're developing your plan for your future, plan your work and work your plan. Okay? So plan your work that you're going to do for yourself, and then work your plan. And then you'll reach your goals. Okay? We want to be professional at all times. And how we look, how we enter a room, how we communicate, we want to be professional. Now, there are other times that you don't have to be, but when we're in the job search, we want to be professional at all times. We want to prepare and predict. Prepare, practice your interviews. Practice the kind of questions that you're going to have to, answer. Practice that. And then predict. Say, if you have an interview and you know that it's going to rain, you know how the traffic gets when it rains, predict that and leave early so you'll be on time. On time is 15 minutes early. Late is on time. That's a good rule. I use it all the time. And be passionate. Passion, you can feel when people are passionate about things. Can you feel my passion? I'm very passionate about letting you know the secrets that I've witnessed in my career. Again, I've lived in New York for 13 years, worked for Fortune 500 companies. I've seen what success looks like, what is okay for people to do during the interview process, and I just want to tell you about it. That's all. So I'm passionate. Be passionate about it, and people will want you around them. Presence. We'll put presence and posture together. You have to have a presence about you, because it's about you getting a job. But you have to be confident in yourself. You have to have the posture in yourself. That sends a message that no matter what happens, I'm still me and I'm still fabulous. But I hope to be able to bring this to your company. So you have a presence about yourself, some energy about yourself, okay? And your posture. Pliable. You need to be flexible. Everything doesn't happen exactly when you want, but you still must remain positive. Say there's an opportunity, but they're thinking about it, and it's taken longer than you think it should take. You continue to follow up, but be flexible. They need to understand that you're able to, again, it's all a test. Everything that you go through is a test that they're looking at, and they can tell whether or not this is how you would deal with, some external clients. Are you going to be flexible with them? Are you going to have good customer service with them? And filter. That is a word, but we wanted to filter. We want to filter out. I know there's all the news about the economy and the jobs and all that, but then they talk about that there's some opportunities coming up, which is great. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on you. Let's focus on making sure that your 15% of your skills, that they are current, because things are always changing. Make sure you get that straight, okay? And then be positive. All these P's are for you. They're for you to take and embrace. Pieces. I want you to celebrate the victory of the pieces of success. Success doesn't just happen. Boom, success. No. What you have to do is find the job that you want to do, that you're passionate about. That's one success, because not everybody knows what they want to do. That's one. Number two, if you're able to reach out and get a call back, someone wants to talk to you about it, that's a success. You have to celebrate each piece of the journey of the success, okay? And then, you get a face-to-face. You may not get the job, but what those other pieces did was prepare you for the next opportunity, okay? And then you may get the job, and then you celebrate that. And then we're going to be photographic. I need you to master visualization. I see myself getting the job. I see myself sitting at my desk. You have to believe that, and you attract those things to you. I mean, just the other day I was in Walgreens, and you know how they have those mirrors that are up on the ceiling and everything? And I saw myself skimming. I thought, whoa, I look good. Let me work a little harder for that, because I saw that. So I have a visual in my head. I think there's a time limit for follow-up. You have a first encounter. And the thing is to make sure that you do the follow-up, okay? A week to 2 weeks is a good space of time for a follow-up, okay? And then maybe another week after that, I haven't heard from you, just wondering when what the next steps will be. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed, keep reminding them who you are and that you enjoy the conversation and you look forward to, or Always do your research again. You'll hear research a lot. You know, I just read that companies is doing so well, and I'm very excited to hear that. You know, wanting to follow up again to see when I might become part of that. So space it out. It's not an everyday thing. They don't need to think that you're desperate. Okay, they need to know that you are efficient in your follow-up.